You just got a big payout, maybe an inheritance, a settlement, or a huge bonus. But here's the shocker. The money could wipe out $25,000 or more in tax breaks you thought you'd get this year. The new tax law just changed the game, and if you don't act now, you could lose out fast. In the next few minutes, I'll show you exactly which tax breaks are at risk, how the new rules work, and what you need to do before your next tax return. You will learn which deductions disappear if your income jumps, how the one big beautiful bill extends old tax cuts but adds new traps, and the urgent steps to keep more of your money. Hi, my name is Tommy Cloud. I'm president of Third Act Retirement Planning. It's a company that I started back in 2000. We believe money should bring clarity and peace, not confusion and fear. Our why is to walk with people who've suddenly come into wealth, helping them move from overwhelm to confidence so they can make calm, informed decisions about their future. If you like today's video, hit like and subscribe or make a comment. We'll stay in your algorithm and you can see more of these in the future. Let's get right into it. The One Big Beautiful Bill, OBBB, passed in July of 2025. It keeps the lower tax rates and bigger standard deductions from the old tax law. That means you still pay less tax on each dollar and you get a bigger chunk of income tax-free. If you run a business, you can still deduct up to 20% of your business income, and you'll get better rules for writing off equipment. Here's the catch. If your income shoots up because of a big payout, you could move into a higher tax bracket and lose out on these savings. Now, let's talk about these new deductions. Here they are. First, you have your car loan interest. If you bought a brand new car for personal use, you can deduct up to $10,000 in interest. But if your income, what the IRS calls modified adjusted gross income, or MAGI, hits $100,000 as a single filer or $200,000 as a couple, you lose this deduction. The inheritance or bonus could push you right over the line. No deduction, no savings. Next is tip income. If you work in food service, entertainment, or hospitality, you can now deduct up to $25,000 of your tip income. But again, if your modified adjusted gross income is $150,000 for single people or more than $300,000 for couples, you're out. That big check you just got, it could cost you this deduction. Overtime pay is another new break. You can deduct the extra pay you get from working overtime up to $12,500. But the same income limits apply, $150,000 for singles and $300,000 for couples. Go over, and again, you lose it. If you're 65 or older, there's a new $6,000 deduction just for you. This one is above the line, so it lowers your taxable income right away. And by the way, above the line, that's a very good and very strong deduction. The good news, there's no income limit for this deduction, but if your windfall put to a higher tax bracket, you could still pay more tax overall, even with this break. All these new deductions are only for U.S. citizens and green card holders. And some of the rules even apply to your 2025 taxes, not just 2026. That means you need to check your numbers now, not later. Here's the bottom line. A big payout feels great, but it can cost you thousands in lost tax breaks if you don't plan ahead. Don't let the IRS take more than they should. Don't give them a tip, in other words. You need to act now. Click the link below to apply for a free tax planning session. It's a 20-minute. We can see where you are now, where you want to go, and I can share with you what works for our other clients. Or take our quiz to see which deductions you're about to lose and how to protect your new wealth. Don't wait. These tax breaks could disappear for you this year. Take control before it's too late. The One Big Beautiful Bill gives you new ways to save on taxes, but only if you act before your windfall pushes you over the line. I think there was a famous song called Borderline by a performer in the 80s. I'll let you guess who that was. Check your income, and get help now to keep more of the money that has been entrusted to your care. We'll see you on the next video in this edition of Sudden Wealth Stewardship.